Hey guys, it's Captain Ballarms. In this gameplay I managed to get my first triple DNA with the ASM1. I've been grinding for this thing for a lot of days, I would have to say. And I failed it a ton of times on this map. I knew when I got it would be on comeback. I really am a huge fan of this map. I really like it. I think the best gameplays will probably start happening on this map for me, at least soon in the future, because every time I'm on it it's generally a triple fail if it's a decent lobby. So I definitely think I'll pull off a lot of triples or get a lot of triples on this map, whatever you want to say. But let's get into what I wanted to talk about. Alright, so the first streak obviously is fast forwarded. In all my triple DNA videos, you guys let me know what you think. I don't want to have the gameplays 8 or 9 minutes, so I just want to, fast forward the first streak until I'm about on a 25. I mean, you guys see that I got all the kills and everything, and you see the last 5 kills, so you know, and you see the other 2 for the, the full length. I think it's alright to do that, but you guys let me know. Alright, so I want to talk about, basically, kind of just tips in general, I think, this video, and we'll see if we can make this whole commentary just talking about tips. So I'll get into what I'm using. Now this ASM1 class is a monster. It's the Speakeasy, the elite variant. I really like the Speakeasy, but at the same time you don't have to have the Speakeasy. I mean, it just looks cooler, but at the same time the original ASM1 is still just as good. It kind of feels more powerful sometimes, but that's also because the Speakeasy gets the +2 fire rate, but it gets 1 negative to the damage. So they're probably just the same. I just prefer to use the Speakeasy. I don't know. But let's get into the tips that I want to talk about. So I guess I could go ahead and start. If you're going for a triple DNA bomb, in my opinion, this is how I know I could get a triple DNA bomb. One, I can tell generally by the lobby and like by the first DNA streak if it's a good lobby to get like a triple. But generally I try and go get 1 DNA bomb and then be at least a 15 or a 10 by the end of the first round. The more kills you can get by the end of the first round, the better off you are for getting a triple, and if you don't screw up, then you're golden. Now, I had for the longest time my first 4 triples. This triple right here was the first game or first triple that I did not start shaking and getting insanely nervous, and like I was at the point of like wanting to just toss my controller and die because like I couldn't handle it. And that's how I was for like my first 3 triples and 4 triple fails. And the 4 triple fails were simply because of that reason. I managed to get 3 of them, but it was super difficult to get those last 5 kills. But now that my hands don't shake and I'm not insanely nervous all the time when I'm close, that's how I am with like doubles and singles. I don't get nervous at all, but the triples are making me nervous. Now that I'm not nervous, I think I can pull off a lot more triples and won't fail them as much. Hopefully we can get a quad one day. That would be insane. I think we can do it. I don't know when that lobby's gonna happen. So let's get into the tips. I know I said I was gonna talk about tips the whole video, but it's good that I talked about other stuff because now I can get to the real tips. Alright, so if you're going, I already said if you're going for a triple DNA, you want to make sure that you get your DNA and then you have like 10 or a 15 at the end of the first round, and then get the the second DNA hopefully around 3 minutes in, and then you got time for the third. But I thought I'd talk about how you want to get doubles, and I'd say at doubles you just need to be on a 25 gun streak at least by the end of the first round. If you can't manage to get 1, I know my first cut, or forever, I could only get 25 gun streaks at the end of the first round. So yeah, I would go by that. Try to get 25 in the first round, and then get the 5, and then another 30. And then you'll get a double. Singles are pretty easy. I already did a tip video on how to get singles, so you definitely need to have a good sensitivity. I don't want you playing on a 20 sensitivity because you're not going to be accurate at all. If you got control freaks or FPS freaks, whatever they're called, those definitely help to aim. I play on a 6, as most of you know. I think if I didn't have an FPS freak or control freak, I'm not sure what they're called at the moment, then I probably would play on a different sensitivity, but I prefer 6. I think it's the best sensitivity in the game. If I go higher, I just feel inaccurate. If I go lower, I feel like when people jump everywhere, I can't hit them. So get a sensitivity that works best for you. I'd recommend probably going from a 20 down, but some people recommend going from like a 1 up. It's just play around with it. You definitely want to make sure it's fun to play with a friend. Like, I wouldn't recommend playing with a ton of people just because it's not that fun, but if you get one friend and he can run UAV and stuff and manage to get them, then that'll help you out. Run non-lethals, of course. I have my class setups, though. You can just go over, look on my YouTube channel and get one of my class setups, obviously. Make sure you think your situations out. Like, that guy right there, if I was to chase him up the middle, I would have died. That's why I'm going around a different route. You gotta make sure you go around the best route. And if you are getting shot at, don't turn back most of the time. I mean, you can wait for them to run through, because they will, but make sure that you don't turn back. And also make sure if you're shooting at a guy and he gets away, you don't chase him. You go another way around. I hope these tips helped. I'm trying to think of everything, or, you know, I'm trying to think of the best tips to give you guys, but, like, that's basically what I do. It's what I follow, so I don't know, I don't do it the best always, but try to do the things I'm telling you to do, and hopefully it can help you get your first double, your first single. I know I definitely need to improve on some of the things that I do. Some of the things I do are just stupid, and they get me killed, but, I think I'm pretty, you know, my tips are pretty good. Hopefully I didn't just repeat the DNA tip video. I think I added some new stuff. So, yeah, if you guys do like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Tomorrow will be a triple on recovery with the AK-12, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.